Okay, hello. Oh, hello. Hello, and welcome to Puppy and Dog Reiki and Light Language. And so what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be working with the energies of dogs. We're going to be talking about a lot of different kinds. And they're going to be helping heal your chakras. So we're also going to be working with crystals, and I'm going to talk about them as spirit animals. So we'll talk about dogs and power animals and spirit animals. So totem animals are animals that you soul contract with to work throughout life. And so that is a animal or a creature, a being, because it can also be dragons and reikis, or dragons and unicorns that you soul contract to work with for this whole incarnation. You very much embody their characteristics. So that's a totem animal. You can have a dog totem animal. That's one of my totem animals. Spirit animals are animals that you call in during certain chapters of your life to help you with specific things. And so like the porcupine spirit, you can call in to help with boundaries. Oop, there's a YouTube ad. I apologize. We're going to get YouTube Premium one day. Or you can call in like the snake if you're going through like a transformational period in your life. Lots of different things that animals can help us with, divine guidance and wisdom. And so today we're focusing on our dog friends. And so we're going to be focusing on specific breeds of dogs. And so you'll know which ones that you can call in for certain type of things. I think there are breeds for certain people. Yeah, all different dogs have such different personalities from one another. And so I actually used to own a doggy daycare for 7 years. It was so much fun. I loved it. And so I have met so many different types of dogs on my journey. And it's really funny because dogs usually match up with their owner's personality. Sometimes you even look like your dog. And so these are some of my favorite that we're going to be talking about today. But that was so much fun, like going to work every day, playing with dogs all day long. It was a lot of cleaning up, but it was also fun. I have Husky because I like chaos in my life. Huskies be real chaotic, okay? Like they're silly, goofy animals. They're intense, especially when you have a lot of them together, like in a doggy daycare situation. Okay, so would this apply to all animals? We're going to be, I don't know if your question is we're focusing on dogs today, but that's with any like spirit animals. You can call them in if you want help with specific things in your life. Like if you need nurturing and caring, like motherly type of love, you can call in like the lion spirit, like female lion spirit, like lots of different animals. What about yellow labs or pit bull mastiffs? Love yellow labs. They're very energetic as well. Bull mastiffs are cool. They're pretty chill. Love pit bulls. Sometimes they get a bad rap, but they're great animals. It's all in how you raise them. My dogs are a pug and a beagle, and I'm going to bring them in here in a little while. So if you're watching this on YouTube, which this will be up on YouTube later, I am talking to people in the comments. I'm doing a TikTok live right now. Okay. So the light codes and the light language that we're going to be working with, the Reiki is for your chakras, the light language and the codes, what I'm going to be doing is channeling the specific dog's energy into your energy body if you want to accept, and it has all that divine guidance and wisdom for you, and so then you'll know which one to call on when you need them. All right, so we're going to do some cleansing and clearing and grounding before we get started. So if you're holding on to anything that is no longer serving you, like mental thoughts, stress, anxiety, health-related things, the cleansing and clearing will help you release that. So in shamanism, dogs are representative of unconditional love, bravery, playfulness, protection, friendship, and that's all dogs. And just like with people, different types of dogs have different things to offer and teach us. They have their own personalities, their own little quirks. Okay, so this is sage. And then we're going to come in with some Palo Santo here. And so if you want to accept the Reiki and the light language and the light codes, you can say I accept in your mind or out loud or in the chats. If there's any part of the Reiki or light language, light codes that you don't want, that's okay too. You can say skip. Not everything resonates with everyone. Not everyone's truth is your truth. Use your discernment. Take what feels good in your body, and what doesn't, then don't take that. Oh, look. He looks like my pug. Okay, this is Palo Santo for the cleansing and clearing as well. So you can feel Reiki and light language in different parts of your body, in different sensations, and if it's ever too intense, you can ask the Reiki or light language to tune it down, and it will. If you're feeling pressure or tingling, that's the Reiki coming in and moving stuck and stagnant energy in your body. So you have to feel it in order for it to come up and come out. Okay. And then this is Florida water, which is really good for cleansing and clearing and protecting your chakra system, your auric field, and your etheric field. My Reiki, I talk the whole time, so just a heads up for everybody. I like everybody to like learn and grow together and know what I'm doing, especially because I'm in your energy body. All right. So this is selenite. Selenite is also really good for cleansing and clearing. It's a very high vibrational crystal, and so whatever you're holding on to that's no longer serving you, you can ask the selenite to pull it from your energy body. We've got some playful music on the background back here. For everyone that is new here, my name is Brittany. I am an Akashic shaman, energy healer, and a mindset coach. And I'm a Reiki practitioner, and I read people's Akashic records, so I do a lot of things. And if anybody likes this type of Reiki, I have a lot of different ones on my YouTube channel, and there's a link in my bio. I just did one with bugs, and that one was really fun. And then I have some like Egyptian Reiki, plant crystal Reiki, lots of different types of Reiki. Okay, I'm going to use this like a scanner, so if you have stuck and stagnant energy in your body, you might feel tugging while I'm doing this, and again, you can ask it to tune down if it's too intense. We're going to work with crystals here as well, some more crystals. Okay. So I have some pictures for everybody, for the pups that we'll be working with. Okay, so the first pup, oh, hold on, let's get this YouTube ad. Okay. Oh. What the heck? Oh, cutie. Come on now. Okay, we got it going. All right. Okay, so the first one we have here, this is a husky. Super cute. Okay, so huskies are representative of perseverance. And so everybody's seen like huskies when they pull sleds, they can go over like vast distances. Like if you have ever been around a husky, you know they're like very high energy and they're very like diligent and they will keep going and keep going and keep going. When I had the doggy daycare, I always used to tell people, and they're like, I walk my husky like 5 miles a day. I'm like, that's like huskies are used to going like 100 miles. And so you have to get them like lots of exercise, but they are a sign of perseverance, like keep on going. Okay, so they have very outgoing personalities, and so if you are more of an introverted person and you want some assistance like coming out of your shell, Huskies are great to call in for that. They also remind us that it's more about the journey than the destination. Like they go over long distances, long treks, right? And so in our own personal lives, that can be seen as us going towards like success and like goals and visions and dreams, right? Like it's one thing to obtain that, but when you obtain it, sometimes if you're not celebrating along the way and enjoying when you get that thing, it's not always super exciting because you're like, okay, what's next? Like, okay, we done it, now what? And so if you celebrate along the way, you keep that momentum going, right? And it's much more enjoyable that way. And so they're always telling us like, keep going after your dreams, keep going after visions and your goals, but enjoy yourself while you're getting there, okay? And so, oh, I have one more. Look at this baby, how cute. And so the crystal that we're going to amplify the energies with, this is blue aventurine. Blue aventurine is a leadership stone. It also helps with perseverance and diligence and motivation. Look, it matches this man's shirt up here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close my eyes and I hold my hands up and then I project the light language and the light codes. And so what we're doing is we're asking the Husky Spirit to come through and help amplify all of those energies that we talked about. So if you want the Husky Spirit to come and be on your team right now, this is a perfect time to ask. Oh! Did everybody see that? That's wild. Came in just on time. So maybe the Husky wants to work with everybody in here right now. That was perfect. Okay, so I know that was a beautiful synchronicity there. Okay, so what I saw with the Husky Spirit is it was coming in and like putting a harness on everybody, like the kind that they wear, and like it was showing like everybody and your goals and visions and dreams like in front of you, and they were teaching you to like keep going and like pulling your way there. And they were like barking at everybody like, keep going, keep going, keep going. And so we thank our Husky Spirit animal for coming in for us. All right. Okay, so our next animal here, next puppy, this is Yorkie. If everybody can see. Fabulous. They are beauty, they are grace. And then like fashionista, okay. And so Yorkie's is a little puppy here. So Yorkies are representative of self-care, and it's okay to spoil self. sometimes when we're the type of person that takes care of a lot of other people, maybe it's like our parents or kids or friends, like we're a caretaker, we forget to do that for ourselves. And so that's what the Yorkie spirit is coming in to remind us, like, hey, we deserve that too. And sometimes we're the one that has to give it to self. So maybe you take a bubble bath, maybe you go take a walk outside, enjoy nature, paint your nails, like whatever it is for you, right? Go out and grill something, like a steak or something. Whatever it is for you, reminder, you have to fill your cup up first, right? Yorkies are all about self-care. Okay, so they also represent being open to new adventures. And so Yorkies they're very scrappy little dogs. They're up for like new challenges. And so this can be representative of a new adventure coming your way. And so if you feel stuck or stagnant in life, like if you feel like you've been in kind of a rut, Yorkie spirit is great to come in and like shake things up for you. Okay. And so we're gonna work with rose quartz. Look at his pink knees back here. He's zooming. Okay, so rose quartz is great for self-care as well. Compassion for self, compassion for others, mainly compassion for yourself, what we're talking about now. Rose quartz is also a stone of beauty. I heard this really cool tip the other day that you can put in your makeup bag and it'll like enhance your makeup, which I thought was very interesting. It can also help with your skin. Yes, Erin, I love that. It's so important. Yes, it is. Like sometimes I want to paint my toes and I'll be like, oh, I have other stuff to do, right? And then I'll put it off. But then when I do it, I feel like really good about myself, if that makes sense, like spending that time on self-care. And I love like having colorful toes. And so I'm like, dang, I should have done that before. So like, what can you do today for self-care, self-love? Maybe it's you giving yourself like a hug and saying, I love you. That's a good one. So we are going to ask the Yorkie spirit to come in and help us with those vibrations and those frequencies. Okay, so what I saw the Yorkie was everyone was, you know, like you like having your hair brushed, like somebody was brushing your hair and like blow drying your hair and like pampering, doing nails. Also, the Yorkie spirit asked me to talk to everybody about the soul spa. And so this is something that I've been working with recently, is before I go to bed, because in the past I've done a lot of work in the astral planes and it makes me tired during the day. And so I heard somewhere to ask your angels to take your soul to the soul spa while you sleep, and it'll make you feel a lot more rested. And like, it works for me. And so the Yorkie spirit is like, tell everybody about the soul spa. It's a really nice, relaxing place that you can go while you sleep and then wake up a lot more rested. All right. So this is my one of my favorite dogs here next. I have a little bias, but that's okay. I'm gonna go get him. So I will be right back. Come on, Ruby. Okay. This is Mr. Pugs. We love him. He says hello. He was sleeping, so he's a little sleepy boy. Mr. Pugs. Mr. Pugs has been with me for about 7 years now, almost 8 years. I love him. He's a goofy goober. I know. Thank you. I'll see you later. Enjoy your nap. Okay. So Pugs are our next dog. I know. Thank you. Where did I put my... Oh, here we go. So here's a pug puppy. He sticks his tongue out like Mr. Pugs. And then this is a Merrill pug, super cute. I see you. I know. I got you up from your nap. He's back. Okay, so pugs are oh, I thought that was a pug at first. We got a bulldog up there. So pugs are representative of joy and laughter, and they're also signs of good luck in a lot of cultures. All right, Mr. Pugs, come on, buddy. Come on. Okay. So pugs remind us that if we see something that needs to change in our lives, like we notice something needs to change, we're the ones that need to change it. Like we are the creators of our reality. And they're also representative of change on the way. And so this is like we can either embrace change or we can push away change. Change is gonna happen, like that's a part of life. And so the more we embrace it and ride the tides of life, the easier it is to traverse. You can call on them also when you want to mix things up, kind of like with the Yorkie. If you've been feeling kind of stuck and stagnant, the pug is great to come in and give that playful, youthful, joyful, like almost like inner child type of energy. Interesting fact too, pugs are actually, in ancient times, they were guard dogs. I know they're very small. They actually used to be a lot bigger than they are now. So the crystal that we're going to use or work with, because this is all about change and transformation, is serpentine, kind of like, or serpentine, depending. This is a transformational crystal, so this will help us embrace change. His name is actually Mr. Pugglesworth. But it's a lot to say, so I shortened it to Mr. Pugs. His tongue always sticks out. It's too big for his mouth. I know, I love you too. He's like, you got me up and now you're gonna pet me. When I'm doing Reiki lives like this, he likes to snore and sleep in the background. So people are always like, I can hear him in the background. He says it's very relaxing. Do you want the crystal? All right, so we're gonna ask the pug spirit to come in here. One is with us right now. He's sitting in my lap. Okay. Okay. That was serpentine for the crystal. Serpentine for the crystal. Mr. Pugs is sending everybody his love. He loves you all. He usually doesn't come in the camera like this. He usually doesn't want to come in the camera. So we're getting that fun, joyful, youthful, inner child type of healing now from Mr. Pugs. And we appreciate you so much. You're a sweet boy. Yes, you are. You're a sweet baby. Okay. I know, he's the sweetest. Okay. So we will bring our next puppy up here. Okay, so our next dog is the Rottweiler. Cutie. Rottweilers are symbolic of power and protection. And then sometimes they get a bad rap. They're very sweet dogs. They're very, very sweet family dogs. And they're very silly and goofy as well. So they remind us to be mindful of our close relationships because they have that protection about them. And so, like, they're very protective of family. And so, Mr. Pug, you can't step on my computer. Okay, they're very protective of family, so they ask you to be mindful of those inner relationships that you have inside of your inner circle, because on a psychology end, the top 5 people that you hang out with the most, that you embody a lot of their characteristics and traits, and they really, like, can change your energy. And so it's saying, like, do you have equal energy exchanges? Do you have people around you who love and support and encourage you, like, no matter what you're doing, right? Like, there's a difference between people that are always asking you, like, well, how are you going to do this? And you should do that, and all these things, right? And then we have other people in our life that are like, I believe in you no matter what you do. And how can I help you? How can I love and support you, right? And so find you some people that love and encourage you like that. Not everyone is meant to be inside of our inner circle. We're not meant to tell everybody about our dreams, visions, and goals. Like, save that for the people who are going to say, I believe you can do that no matter what. Okay. And they might ask you too, like, well, how are you going to do that? But it's more of like in a constructive manner. So the crystal that we're going to be using is black tourmaline. This is a protective stone. It's also a very grounding stone. Hey, Jenny. How are you doing today? Black tourmaline can also help you if you're learning how to hold boundaries, even hold boundaries with self, but learning how to hold boundaries with people. Can you explain how using this crystal works remotely? It works remotely because that's how Reiki works. It spans across all space, time, and dimensions. It's an etheric type of healing. And so, like, when you come in here and you accept the Reiki or the light language, what you're doing is you are, like, quantumly accepting for me to, like, get into your energy body and your chakras and, like, your auric and etheric fields. And so, like, crystal, I'm intending to send this to you through the ethers alongside the Reiki and the light language. So, like, my Reiki and light language is being infused with the crystals that I'm using, or the sage, or anything that I'm working with on my end. Also, like with the dog energy, like what I'm sending you is coming through, and intentions. Intentions is really important as well. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Okay, we're going to ask the Rottweiler spirit to come in and send everyone those beautiful energies that we talked about. Oh, look at this little chihuahua. I think my next dog is going to be a chihuahua. I love them so much. They're very feisty animals. And they're very, or spicy. But I love them so much. Okay, so what I envision is that the Rottweiler spirit is coming in and he is stepping like 3 feet out in front of you and doing like a perimeter around you. And he was saying that if you are somebody who is working on boundaries, right, even boundaries with self, but specifically more boundaries with other people, that you can call him in and he will do that perimeter around you. Like, you can etherically envision that he's doing that with you when you're around that person, experience, place, or thing. And he'll come in, and not as form as like an aggression, right? But coming in and doing that protective sweep around you and helping teach you how to hold those boundaries to take care of yourself. Okay. Our next baby here, and look at these cute little babies. You can even envision it's a little puppy. Okay. And the next baby we have here, well, let me go grab my friends here, and I will be back. Come on, Daisy. Come on, Daisy. Come on, Daisy. Oh, come on, Daisy. Oh, sweet lady. Okay. Hi, Daisy. Everybody wants to say hello. This is Daisy. She is our Beagle friends. I know you're a sweet lady. Thank you. Thank you. You're a sweet lady. So we've had Daisy for about 2 years now. My son and I went to a water park, and we found Daisy on the side of the road. Sweet lady. And it was about 2 hours away from where we live. And so we took her home, and luckily I found her owner, and her owner was like, hey, she was older, and she was like, she was actually my husband's dog, and he passed away, and I can't really take care of her like I want to anymore, and so do you want to keep her? And I was like, well, we're here now. And we fell in love with her, and we love her very much. She knows we ODB. Bye, Daisy. She's not as famous as the cameras, which is Mr. Brooks is. But she has been a great love of our life. She's about 12 or 13 years old. Yeah, she's very sweet. And Kelly, you had a Daisy too. Oh, I love that. Her original name was Dixie, and we said, well, Daisy's very close to that, so she'll acclimate to that, and she loves her name now. So this is a Beagle puppy that we have here, and fun fact, so Beagles are hunting dogs, and so this white tip of their tail was actually bred in, and so when they're in like tall grass, and that's the thing that pokes up, so like you can still see them while they're hunting. So Beagles are representative of focus and following your instincts. They are a sign that opportunity is right around the corner, so be on the lookout. They're very strong-willed. Daisy is very strong-willed. Like, Daisy's gonna do what Daisy wants to do. And that is every Beagle that I have ever come across, even at the doggy daycare. Like, they're all like that. They ask us to keep following our intuitive nudges. Like when you get those pings of like, oh, that sounds like it'd be fun, or that sounds like it would make me happy, or like you feel your soul tugging you that way, your spirit guides, your intuition, like those are those breadcrumbs that Source is giving you to get to your most optimal timeline. So you gotta keep following those nudges. They remind us that spending time in nature can provide clarity. And so like Beagles are always outside, they love outside. Daisy's a little bit older now, so she really likes the couch. But Beagles are very outdoorsy type of dogs. And so when you're feeling confused or lacking direction, or things are getting really muddled up here, take a nice walk outside and connect into nature, and it can help give you that direction and clarity that you need. So for the crystal, we're going to be working with Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is great for focus. It's also good for confidence and self-esteem. That energy to keep going. Oh, look at that little troll and that cat. Okay, alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. Look, it matches. This cute little puppy here. Okay, we're going to ask the Beagle Spirit to come in and help us with all those beautiful energies and wisdom and guidance. Okay, so what I saw with the beagle is everybody had their own personal beagle. And the beagle was like sniffing out like your opportunity that's coming up, and it was leading you, and then it caught like wind of it and it started howling like really loud. Like beagles howl so loud. Like Daisy's like, woo, when she like sees somebody. And so this is your beagle coming in to help you with your next opportunity, big opportunity coming in and help you sniff it out. Okay, we're going to bring in some more sage here. Oh, Jenny, I'm glad that you're enjoying. Okay, so before we move to our next puppy friend, I'm dropping sage. Before we move to our next puppy friend, I wanted to tell everybody about a new program that I have that I'm starting on June 1st. It's a new type of service. What I'm doing is I am for 30 days, every day in June, I tap into your energy body and I send you 10 minutes of Reiki and light language. And so we're working with different spirit guides, different spirit animals, working with earth energy, galactic energy, celestial energy. And so I have a calendar in my bio link, in my link tree, and it shows you what I'll be sending you every day. And it's a bunch of fun stuff. We cover like all the different areas of life. And so if you want to sign up for it, it'll be through my Patreon, and the link will be available on the 1st. And like I said, the calendar is up there if anybody wants to take a look and see what type of energies. And you don't have to do anything to receive the Reiki or light language. All you have to do is be open to receive. And when you sign up through Patreon, I'm going to come on every day and let people know what time I'll be sending it. And so if you want to take a pause from life, and if you want to tap in and meet me in the ethers while I'm sending it, that's why I have that option. Okay. And if you go to my TikTok on my main page, the very first video that's pinned, I have all the information about it. And I would love to have you join. It's going to be fun. Okay, so our next puppy friend here, let me get our picture. So our next friend is the Australian Shepherd. Super beautiful. So Australian Shepherds are representative of speed, like energy, like very quick, and intelligence. Let's get our little puppy here. So cute. Right? So you can call on them when you need to make quick decisions. Okay, so if you have a lot of different options in front of you and it's something that's like kind of like you're on a time crunch, call the Australian Spirit in to help you see like with more clarity and use your wisdom and knowledge to make the right decision. Also, keep your wits about you. So what that is sometimes we are very emotionally invested in things or people, experiences, outcomes, and sometimes it can muddle our clarity. Not that emotions aren't great. We love emotions. We love feelings. But sometimes you need to look at things from an outsider perspective. Like sometimes we have those rose-colored lenses on when it comes to relationships or decisions that we need to make or friendships or whatever it is in your life. And so you can call the Australian Shepherd in when you need to look at things with more clarity, like objectively. So the crystal we're going to be using, they're also very energetic animals, like very, very energetic animals, very highly intelligent. So if you're kind of feeling sluggish, like you just tired, right, you can call the Australian Spirit to come in and ask it to give you more energy, like an energy boost. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring it. Did I not bring it in here? Oh, I have to go grab the crystal. Give me 1 second. I thought I brought it. Okay, so call the Australian Spirit in, Jenny, if you need some energy. So this is Angel Aura Quartz. Angel Aura Quartz is a very high vibrational, high frequency crystal, and it can give you a lot of energy as well. He's enjoying him a nice dip in that waterfall. It looks nice. It's like 90 degrees where I'm at. It was very hot today. Look, they match. So we're going to ask our Australian Shepherd friend to come in, the spirit, and help us with all of those beautiful energies that we talked about and that guidance and wisdom. Okay, I'm going to look up a picture because I have to show everybody what the Australian Shepherd was showing me, because I know not everybody's seen one before. Dogs can help with us with Reiki. I'm too excited. Yes, dogs can absolutely help us with Reiki. Like, they're all about unconditional love. Like, if that's the one thing that they represent, it's unconditional love. And that's what Reiki is, that unconditional, like, soul, cellular type of love. So I'm going to see if I can find one so I can show everybody. Okay. Okay, so in agility, if I can get this picture to come up. Okay, in agility, like dog agility, there's these things called agility poles that they run through. And so, just in case anybody hasn't seen one before, so they weave in and out of the poles. That's also an Australian Shepherd. But what the Australian Shepherd was helping everybody do is go through those poles really quick, representative of you making those quick decisions, but also being very mindful and smart with the way that you make your moves. Like how you move your body and your mind and your spirit. Okay, So I hope everybody enjoyed this Reiki and light language session. I did, and I always thank you for coming in and joining in, because it's not just me healing you or the puppies, the Reiki, the light language. It's also you coming in and helping everyone heal, because we're all coming into a collective healing space and helping each other, because we're amplifying these energies with one another, and that's how we heal the collective. Coming and healing us individually helps heal the whole. And so if anybody is interested in soul contract readings, Akashic record readings, personal Reiki sessions, I'm also a mindset coach. I do those. There's links in my bio for one-on-one sessions, or my 8-week program, new reality shifting, timeline shifting program. If you would like more information about the Reiki program that I was talking about, the 30 days of Reiki and light language, if you go to my TikTok, it's the very first pinned video. And so that will start in 2 days. And we work with a lot of different energies there. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you for coming to experience. And we thank our puppy spirit friends for coming in as well. And if you want to watch the replay, it'll be up on my YouTube. And there's a link in my bio for that. And then I also have a lot of different other type of ones. Like the last one I did was bug Reiki. I know it's not everybody's vibe, but that was really fun. And then I did like tropical rainforest Reiki, Egyptian Reiki, lots of different Reiki. I also have information about chakras, Akashic records, soul contracts, psychology. Like I have a background in psychology, so I like to talk about those things too. And so all of those videos are up there. If you need help with procrastination, I did a workshop 2 days ago, and the link for it is in my bio. If you'd like to watch a replay, we talk about how or why we procrastinate on a mental level and a spiritual level, and then how to grow through that, how to find our why and find clarity. And so if you want to watch the replay, it's up there as well. And then I'll stay on for a moment to see if anybody has questions or anything before I finish up. Oh, look at these cute kids. Oh, does anybody, since I have everybody in here, does anybody have suggestions for a type of Reiki that you would like to see, or maybe a background to put on? Like, I love hearing people's suggestions. It gives me new ideas and like spirit guides or animals to work with. I think my next one's gonna be like inner child healing. I'm gonna bring some like bubbles and like different things. So that one will be fun. We're gonna do like a play type of healing, not the trauma, the inner child trauma stuff, because that stuff's intense and like that's needed too. But this one, like playful, fun energy, is as healing as like deep shadow work. Like they're both needed. But for the Reiki purposes, we'll be doing like a playful one. Fairy tale Reiki, like enchanted forest stuff. Yes. I love fairy Reiki because it's so like whimsical type of vibe. Sean, by the way, I made a video that I put up on my TikTok main page a couple hours ago, and it's plant and flower Reiki, or plant and fairy Reiki. I think you would really enjoy it if you haven't already seen it. And I did it like POV from like you're a fairy flying over like flowers and plants. It was really fun to make. But yes, thank you for that suggestion. That sounds super fun. Oh, let me, this is clear quartz. I meant to bring this in. So clear quartz is an amplifier. It'll amplify whatever you want to bring in or release, either way. And so I'm going to ask this clear quartz to come and help amplify everything that we did. My son and I got this at a museum, and it was one of those like bust open ones, and so he cracked it, and look, it looks like a little heart. It also looks like a gnome. It's got like these two eyes and this little nose here. Then also, if you're a member of the Patreon, I let you know before I go live because it's very random. I go with whatever the collective energy is at, where my energy is at, where sometimes like the animals that I work with and the spirit guides will give me like pings when they want me to like do something. So like today with the dogs, this was like, I decided to do this today because I had like a lot of dog synchronicities, and I was like, oh, that'd be fun. So if you're a member of the Patreon, you get a heads up of like, hey, I'm gonna go live at this time. And before I finish up here, I would love to hear what everybody's favorite dog is. We did that at the beginning, but I know we have new people in here now, so I would love to hear. Or what kind of dogs you have. What kind of puppies are at your house? Victorian Bulldog, fancy. That's awesome. I love bulldogs. They're so much fun. They're very silly goofy. You can't take him outside for very long. That's like my pug. He's got like 10 minutes in him if it's warm outside. Oh, pit mixes. Oh, hey, Bren. Hey, good to see you. Pit mixes are awesome. I love pits so much. Like, they're so sweet. It's all about like how you raise them. They're very loving animals. Like, very, very loving animals. I know, Elo, she's not fancy. Yeah, oh yeah, Miami. Yeah, that would be very hot for a bulldog. In Georgia too. Like, I'm in Georgia and it's really hot here, so I have to be mindful of like how long Mr. Bugs is outside. Oh, a Chihuahua? That's cute. I think my next puppy is gonna be a Chihuahua. I love Chihuahuas so much. They're spicy. All right, everyone. If you follow me, it lets you know when I do these in the future. I do a lot of fun things on here. I also do workshops. I do like spiritual chats where I come on and we talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about in spirituality, metaphysics, and psychology. I say my spirit animal is a pitter. Oh, I love that. Hey. Hey. Oh, you have a rat terrier? Rat terriers are fun. They're very high energy. Very high energy dogs. They're also very like beagles. They're very willful dogs. Mine is really nice and calm all the time. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Okay, everyone, I hope you have a very wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the puppy spirit animals coming through. Like I said, this will be up on YouTube probably later this evening if you want to watch the replay. And thank you for coming to join. And I'll see some of you later. Bye.